The statistics have gone up to 1 in 110 kids are now diagnosed with autism, so it's skyrocketing. Do you know any people that your friends or other family members, anybody who has autism around you?
Yeah, I do an acting class, and actually, there's a manager who does the acting class, and she actually deals with autism kids, and we come in there and we do scripts with them, and we do lines with them, and it's such a great cause. It's so awesome.
Somewhat aware. I've had a few friends whose family they've had, a son who's autistic before, or I've had a little bit of experience with it.
I've actually met autistic people. I've actually played an autistic kid when I was 8 in an American movie called Miracle Run with Zac Efron, so I'm very familiar with it. Yeah.
Hey there, Noah. This is Phineas from the show Phineas and Ferb. Your mom tells me you're a big fan of the show, and I'm really excited about that. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up this year. I hope you keep watching, and I hope you're being a good boy. Thanks, Noah.
You're already in it, so
Yeah, exactly.
you never know, right? You're around
Of course, yeah.
One of my best friend's little brothers is.
One of my friends, I think he's 17 now, and he has autism, but he's just like a regular guy now. Everyone loves him. And so I've seen what early proactiveness can do, and I want to make sure that it happens for every kid with autism, because we can't, we have to help.
I know this kid that used to ride at my old at my old barn. There's this kid there. His name's Eli. He's like an amazing horseback rider, and he has autism, and he's so sweet. Yeah.
I know a couple kids in my class, and they're some of my really good friends.
We were just talking about that. One of my really close friends has an autistic brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's 14.
Actually, I have a friend with an autistic sister, and it's crazy to see what they're going through. It's a very difficult process, I'd say, working with her.
Everybody knows somebody now, right?
Yeah, these days with 1 in 110, the statistics are real high.
One of my really good friends' brother's autistic.
So the best thing to do, get them tested right away, get them treatment, see a DAN doctor.
I think obviously the earlier you get tested, the better it is. Obviously, as a parent, if you see something that looks a little out of the ordinary, you definitely got to get it checked out. And I know for a fact from players that I played with whose kids were diagnosed that the earlier you get it detected, the better off they have of living just a normal life like anybody else, and actually overcoming it.
What they do is they get down to the root of the problem.
Because once they realize what the problem is, now you know how and have a plan to go attack that problem.
There's a lot of stuff, because my son didn't speak, he had all kinds of behaviors, and I would say that he is about 80 to 90% recovered. He was non-social, he's like a little social buddy now. There's just a little some auditory processing stuff going on, but from 2 years ago to today, it's huge.
The whole Autism Recovery Summit, it's about early detection. We're running a mobile clinic and also teaching not just the pediatricians and the daycare workers, but a lot of teenagers. They think they're either babysitters or they're going to go into adulthood, they're going to be there pretty soon having their own kids. So knowing what to look for, understanding what the signs are, and also being able to get them to the right, what the process is, or direct them to the right doctors or right pediatricians.
But our whole point is for parents who can't afford treatment, and for those who aren't getting diagnosed properly because our school system, funding is going down. Is to get the mobile clinic out there, to get them pre-screened, diagnosed at a young age, and get them on the road to recovery. So that's our whole goal.
Tomorrow is Autism Awareness Day, and this month is Autism Awareness Month, is April. So there's a lot of buzz about just paying attention and being aware of it. So show your support tomorrow by wearing a shirt, wearing a wristband, whatever it is. And a lot of people, what they do for Autism Awareness Day is they light it up blue. What they mean by that is you put blue lights out, put a blue light, change your light for just the day.
Get on your Facebook, your Twitter. Say, hey, it's Autism Awareness Day.
Of course, yeah.
We're actually going to be at the Walk in Pasadena on the 23rd.
That's what we're doing, yeah. Yeah, see you guys there, yay.
Thank you very much.
Causes like this, like the Autism Recovery, which is such a great organization, they help the children doing this.
That's so awesome.
Okay, we're just getting the word out, so whatever works.